Hi, welcome to freetradingvideos.com. This is T5. Wanted to go over the STV trade. I've kind of thrown up a few videos out there. So I came across STV and doing my scans I do every morning looking for the biggest percentage gainers and losers, and this was obviously in the gainers list. What's interesting to me about this was, first off, yesterday was the stock's very first day of trading. It went public yesterday. And you'll see it didn't have that great of a day. Well, it was kind of popping up today. We had a little bit of volume. We then set up the inside day. Now this is a 30-minute chart, and that's kind of what I do on these day trades. I decided, well, if it can break that high of that 30-minute bar, I'll go ahead and place an order to go long at this point. If I get filled, I'm going to go ahead and put my protective stop right below its low. Here on the next bar, we get filled. So as it keeps going up, things are looking good. I don't want to move my stop up too quick, but I am looking for a reason to. We run up here for 3 bars, and I feel, well, this looks pretty good. I'll at least protect my money and see what happens for the rest of the day. Here we are at the end of the day, and I've got to make a decision. Do I hold this overnight, which I rarely do with these day trades, but I'm so impressed by the volume, I think I'm going to go ahead and risk it. Again, I use the word risk where my money's safe and all I'm really playing with is the house's money. But I am up 7 points right as we're going into the close, and for only risking $1.77, that's a pretty good trade right there. The next morning happens and it gaps up pretty nice. At this point, remember you guys, we're in down here at the 30 mark, and up near the 50 mark I finally buckle and just have to book half of it. My plan is just to kind of let this thing sit and see if it wants to have a pullback to give us another window of opportunity to get into the trade. Let's go over to the daily chart. And as I look at this trade, it's always interesting because I said, all right, if I get stopped out here right above this 40 level, what ends up on this trade? And it's still a great trade even if I get stopped out here. So I'm going to go ahead and risk this money and see what ends up happening. So after this little pivot high forms, I really like these type of a setup. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and place an order so that if it can break that pivot high right here, I'm going to go ahead and take on a second position. Now I'm only allowed to do this when I have no risk on the trade, and here in this trade I've already booked half the money and my stop's far better than break even, so I'm pretty happy doing this. Doesn't look like we're going to get filled on that second position, and we actually get stopped out here. And looking over the whole trade here, you can see the stock really has failed to do anything since then. Kind of booked half of it, pretty good near the top. Gambled the rest, it didn't pay off, but again, an 8.68R trade is a great trade, you guys, and if that was worst case scenario, I can live with that. And remember to check out all the other great videos at freetradingvideos.com.